Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to part 2 of episode 5 of Kruger&Co Gaming presents Kerbal Space Program. Now, in this episode, we do attempt to go to the Mun with our tourist bob hat, but if you want to name our rocket, derogatory terms not allowed, please leave a comment in the section below, and on the next episode, which will be episode 6, you can name our vessel whatever you want to call it, as long
within reason.
Within reason. We've already had the Woolacott missile.
Yeah. The Geordie Explorer.
The Geordie Explorer. So the next name is up to you guys. Until then, enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye. So I'm going to revert to vehicle assembly. I'm going to get rid of those stagings. I'm sorry, they didn't work.
No, that's fine. That's fine. They didn't work. They were rubbish.
But not
I reckon
wings, and
it was the science that exploded first, which caused the issue, wasn't it? Or was it?
Don't know.
Right.
So you want to say?
I'm saying, put a decoupler, put a heat shield on top and bottom of the crew pod.
Right, let's get rid of some of these heat shields then.
But they worked.
Well, no, because what I'm going to do is break up the whole thing. So I'm going to have a parachute on this.
Yeah.
A parachute on the science.
Yeah.
With heat shields.
You're gonna make it all split apart.
Yeah.
And all have heat shields top and bottom.
Yeah.
That is this. I think that's the way to go.
So we want that there. I can't put a heat shield on that until it's attached to that.
Why?
Because it won't allow me.
Won't allow you to what?
Put a heat shield on it.
Why?
Because it won't. You can't put that out and put a heat shield on it and then attach it to something else. It's not allowing me to do it. Look, if I put that down there, yeah?
Right.
And I grab this heat shield,
Yeah.
it's not allowing me to put it unless... No, you can't. It's not letting me attach it. So I can only attach it to that. But unless I do...
Heat shield attach.
If I do that... That's attached to that, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, let's quickly grab another heat shield.
And a decoupler. Am I right?
Decoupler. Heat shield. Turn it the other way.
There we go.
But is that heat shield attached? It is. Is it? No, it's not.
Where is it then? Yeah, it is.
No, it is attached, but it's not showing it's attached. So I'm just taking that. That's showing the top of the pod. That's not showing a heat shield.
The heat shield's definitely on this. It'll be there. That's weird.
No,
There we go.
No, because look, I've not got the heat shield there. The heat shield's there. Yeah, so I put the heat shield on there. I put that there. And I grab the heat shield. It's not showing a heat shield on there.
That's weird.
I don't think it's going to work.
It'll be fine.
It all needs to come back together.
Okay. Attach the crew pod to the bottom of the pilot pod. Nothing in between it. There's no science in between it. And have them heat shielded to fuck.
So you're saying crew pod in between the two science.
No, I'm saying the pilot pod attached to the crew pod. So all the crew are all in one pod.
I have a better idea.
I think.
I think I have figured it out. If we put the crew pod on there,
And then heat shields up top and bottom. And a parachute.
heat shield there,
Mm-hmm.
decoupler to there,
Mm-hmm.
and on this one, we put that there. Keep the parachutes on that
Yeah, to bring that home.
to bring that home. Let's get rid of that heat shield because that's not going to do anything. What's on here? I have no idea what all of that crap is.
Just leave it on there then.
Well, I'm going to take that off because we've got 2 decouplers.
Oh
and
yeah.
heat shields and stuff which we don't need. So let's just get rid of all that. And heat shield, decoupler, engine.
Don't forget parachutes to the pod.
Yeah.
And heat shields at the top of it. That, in theory,
Should work.
should work.
Why is that showing 2 sets of heat shields there? Because basically the science can come back by itself.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so we've got
We ain't got parachute on our pod.
parachute decoupler, parachute engine. Where's this decoupler to? That's down there. So we want to go new stage, decoupler, parachutes there, new stage, put that stage there, get 2 more parachutes. I really hope this works.
It should do. You have to change the name of the rocket now, though. It's the Geordie Explorer 2.
Oh, let's quickly change this.
To the highest possible thing.
Yep. So, engines, staging, blah 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 blah. We should be right.
We're gonna make it.
Oh, I really do hope so. Because we're already halfway through part 2 of episode 5.
We're gonna make it, don't worry.
Let's launch it. Let's take Bob Hat and Jebediah to the Mun and bring them home all safe and sound.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. One more time. If it loads.
I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
I'm nervous and nervous at the same time.
You say you're muck nervous.
Muck nervous and nervous. 3, 2.
Oh, hang stop. Bob and Bob Hat on board.
Good lad. Well spotted. Is that because they died?
We reverted it though.
Yeah, we did. It should be alright. Bob Hat, launch.
Okay.
Please survive. I don't want another death on my hands. Or my conscience. Blood on my hands. Who's ahead of NASA?
I have no idea.
That's maybe something we need to Google. Who's ahead of Google?
I have no idea.
We'll have to Google that.
Geordie Explorer.
3,
2.
1.
Let's go.
We're off. That's a stable launch.
That's a beautiful launch. Maybe one day we'll have the man who influenced the name for these rockets. A guest appearance on
Yes.
on the episodes.
Yes. Next time he is in town, we will get him into the recording
We can
studio.
let him design a rocket.
Oh my god! Imagine, it'd be worse than yours.
Yeah. It would be. It'd be great.
It would be great. So, if you are listening, next time you are in town, you will be coming to the studio and we will stick you into the driver's seat.
Oh, he's definitely watching this. He Instagrammed a picture of one of the videos the other day.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Oh, wow. I need to get on the Instagram. Is it the Instagram or is it Instagram?
The grams.
The grams. I need to get on those grams.
All about the grams. Right.
Right, we're starting to wobble a little bit.
Not as much as last time.
No, but we're still going straight up for the time being. Oh. Just trying to adjust our course.
So by not going up at an angle, it make our we
Well,
should go even with the moon this time, shouldn't we? The Mun, I should say.
No, I'm still want to push us over on an angle, but just not too much, really. And it's trying to... Jebediah's trying to take control of this, and he's really peeing me off. I only want to get over slightly. see the apoapsis. Start bringing this down now onto different angles. I am going to cut the engines now, just because I don't want to waste fuel and I don't want to go too high. So we're just going to let the spacecraft drift over.
Bob Hat's well excited.
He is indeed.
I wouldn't be, mate. If only you knew what happened to you in a past life. We just killed you.
We did. We are sorry. We didn't mean it. Well, I didn't. Darren?
No, I've got nothing but his best interests at heart.
That's good then. Why's that ball turning? I don't want you to turn. I want you to stay there. Jebediah, you got to help me out. I'm failing.
Yeah, he's not very helpful today.
No. Right, let's restart the rockets. Get us back over. This is the problem we had last time. It's because our nav balls rocking all over the place. We wasn't able to stay on a stable course with the Mun.
However, now looks more promising.
It does look very promising. Right, let's have a look at the apoapsis. Stop tilting the rocket, you idiot. So we're already at 292. Let's just time warp this up a little bit, just so we can get close to the apoapsis. That's fine. Our prograde marker is coming down. I'm going to level up into it, and we're just going to move it out again. Same shit as before.
Yeah, but this time
We're going to make it,
success.
hopefully.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm confident. I'm confident.
I'm glad someone is. There we go. Right, let's just check our fuel levels, because we're going to have to touch our boosters now. There they go, once again. Keep going on that prograde marker. Slowly edging it over. There we go. About there. Hopefully that's still on the same line. Ah, look at that. We'll do it this time. Right, so that booster engine is now out. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll start the next one just for that final push. Because this one's lighter, it's a bit more manoeuvrable. Stop it there. Back up to apoapsis. Oh, Jesus Christ. I may have fluffed this.
Oh no, what's happened?
I kind of want to be there. I think I've just fucked this up proper. Why aren't you letting me navigate the nav bomb? Oh, that's because I'm on time warp, that's why. Alright, let's put this.
You have to aim it back up again now, right?
Yep. Which will be there. Alright, the apoapsis is being pushed out, which is good. Which means it's still climbing. And the prograde, oh sorry, the paraapsis should start to appear. Yes.
Yep.
I'll move that up a little bit more. Come on. So I can't be burning this fuel all day. Where are you? There you are.
There we go.
Is it staying on the line? Yep. As long as it gets above 70, I can stop it. There we go.
Boom.
Thank God for that. And we've
You
used
have-
quite a lot of fuel. I've salvaged it.
You've salvaged it. Just.
Now I need to time warp again just to get to the Pararapsis. And I want to go prograde marker. There we go. And then we're going to...
Navball's going crazy again.
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to go to our prograde marker so we can push the Pararapsis back out, get it in line with the Mun.
And then happy days.
Happy days.
Jobs are good.
Jobs are good. So there we go.
And then one day we'll actually land on the Mun.
That'll be the next episode.
And bring it home.
If we do this episode correct now, that will be our next
Exciting times.
episode. Landing on the Mun.
I can't wait to land a rocket vertically on the South Pole and collect science, because I guess collecting science in different parts of the
Yeah, we've only got
world works.
7
right?
more pieces of science to get though.
Have we?
Yes, in the R&D lab,
Yeah.
you've got obviously your main R&D tree, and then if you press the right bumper, it will take you onto Science Learn. And if you go down to Kerbal, it says where you've already done your science. And
There's got to be science there then. That's got to be a part of
there's
it.
7 more pieces of science to collect. I don't know what they are though.
We're going to land vertical and take off again vertical and come home.
On the Mun.
No, on the pole.
Oh, on the pole. Yes, we can do that.
I was setting us up for a rather spectacular mission.
Fail. Mission. Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Start slowing down, just so we can get it about right.
Boom.
I just want to go a little bit higher though. There. Just because where we are at the moment and where the Mun is, we're going to do a few loops. Just quickly check our Pararapsis marker. That's fine. Let's start speeding this up. Because we're not going to get to there by the time the Mun is. It's going to be a few orbits. See, it's not quite there.
Not quite.
So even if we go back round, slow ourselves down, wait till we get around again, speed up. Currently on day 2, day 3.
Well, this is probably what it would be like. It's not going to take one day.
No.
Jebediah is a single man anyway. He's got no family, so
This is true. He can take as much time as he wants. But eventually, on one of these days, we will hit the orbit with the Mun.
I'm excited.
The only thing is, I need to remember to slow down if I look like it's going right. And it might actually be the next one we get it. The one thing I don't want to do is hit the Mun. I don't want the ship to explode. This looks like it could be the one. But I don't know, because we slow up, so it may not be.
Jebediah's been away for 13 days.
Oh! Are we going to do it?
Nah.
Oh, I think we
Slow
are.
it up.
A little bit more. We're going to be on the back side of the Mun.
Get on, Jeb.
Come on. Yes!
We're in.
We are inside
Woo! Mission control's on a party right now.
the Mun's orbit.
Right.
Or not the orbit of the Mun, but we're inside. We got science to do.
What's their view like?
That's the Mun,
Do you know how exciting?
and that's
Do you know
Kerbal.
how exciting that actually is seeing that?
They're all happy. Even Bob Hat's happy.
Yeah, it's a bonus trip for him. His wife's
Okay.
going to kill him though. He only put away for 2 days and he's been gone for 2 weeks.
Right. We've got science.
So you're telling me that one day we actually land on that and bring it home as well?
Yes.
Man, this game is tough.
One day. Once we've learned all the moving parts. Now, I'm only going to do one of these each because what I want to do is get closer to the Mun so we can do more science
Yeah.
in a different atmosphere if it does allow that to happen. So we're going to log that temperature. I'm going to keep that. And now let's just time warp because we can get to around about 400,000 meters.
Why does it say
above the Mun.
K and not meters?
Kilometers.
So it's changed.
Yep.
Why?
Because we're like a million meters above it, aren't we?
Right, so it's changed to K for us. Wow. Wow, wow,
The closest
wow.
we get is... Alright, well, let me change you. So if I quickly
Look at
stop
that.
that there, the closest we're going to get 427,000 meters
What, to it?
to the Mun.
So that's huge, that planet, because it looks big now.
Yep, that is our closest point to the Mun.
Wow. Happy with that.
We're kind of still on the same line, because at the Parapsis, I actually need to apply a retrograde burn.
It's definitely not made of
Is
cheese,
it
though.
retro or is it pro? No, I need prograde burn. No, it's definitely not made of cheese. But we're at 618, so that's fine. I'm going to do a bit more science here, just to see if it's changed. If I can remember to zoom in on the ship. There we go.
Boom.
I'm going to take this one here.
What's happened to it? It feels at home.
It feels at home with the Mun. Log temperature, 16. And log that one there. 24. Getting a nice bit of science here.
Yeah.
Crew report from these guys, 10. And a crew report from our astronaut extraordinaire, Jebediah, 10 as well.
It looks really beat up.
Let's close all this up. So we're slowly getting towards where we're going to have to apply our burn.
To
All
get out.
doors closed. Now, we'll do it by 10, 50, 100. There we go. Almost there, almost there. Apply the burn just before we reach the PE. There we go. It'll open it back up. And we should get inside. Hoping that's going to be enough. So let's just time warp this round now. So we enter back into...
Can't believe we finally did it.
I know. It's a phenomenal feat.
So we're in now.
There we go.
We're coming home.
We are coming home. And the Parapsis is 416. The Apoapsis is 15 million.
Wow.
So we're going to go back out to the Apoapsis.
Wow, wow, wow.
So we need to orbit one more time.
Imagine playing this game and not warping time at all.
I know.
How long it would take.
Right, so to bring it back, we need the retrograde burn.
Yeah.
Let's exit out of that. How much fuel have we got? We've got enough. I want to apply a burn here to basically bring the Apoapsis back in. And that should also start bringing the Parapsis back in as well.
We want it, what, below 70?
We need it below 40, really.
Below 40.
But the reason why I want to bring the Apoapsis back in is when we go around and around, we're not going to be spinning at or coming back round at such a fast pace.
Yeah.
We're going to be going at the same sort of speed.
Oh, I just realised something.
Yep.
We now have to avoid blowing up coming back into the atmosphere.
Yeah, we do.
Like last time.
So make sure it gets... That should be fine about there. Because this is my biggest concern, is as we keep moving towards our apparatus, we're going to slow down. But when we come back round to our Parapsis, we speed up a lot. So let's just time warp it a little bit.
Let's do the time warp again.
There we go. So 600 is what we get to, and then we start speeding up as we come back through, and we get to about 26, 27, 28.
Wow.
That's way too much. So we're just going to apply that retrograde burn again to give our Apoapsis more room to come in.
Bring it on in.
And our Parapsis should technically not move too much. But we just need to keep enough fuel for everything to work correctly.
Well, going to space is really complicated.
It is very, very complicated. But we've eyeballed it. We've done it. A little bit more.
Got enough fuel?
Tiny bit left, so I'm going to have to cut the engine off in a second. But I want to get this close. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we don't speed up too much when we come back round. I'm just going to do one orbit just to see how
Just
much speed we're actually going to be coming in.
So what's the green line for?
I think that has to do with on curbing where the satellite stations are.
Right.
Yeah, if that makes sense. So wherever you can see the green line means that you can send a signal down to...
Right, I'm with you.
Yeah, so yeah, it is that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so we're going to be coming at 24, 25... almost 2,500 meters per second. So let's get back round to the apoapsis. Apply our burn on the retrograde marker to bring our periapsis back.
What, inside the atmosphere?
Yes.
And that'll bring us in for a landing, won't it?
That will bring us in. So we are currently at 85. We don't want it to be too much. Around about 40,000 should be fine. 70, 60,
Come on.
50. Bring it down to 35. There we go.
Right.
Now that should bring us in nice and slow, and what we can do is as we do start to enter the atmosphere, we can apply the retrograde burn once again and slow up even more. I'm just going to enter exit map mode if it would let me, but it's not allowing me to. I think I need to be at the warp speed first, because I just want to see whereabouts we are, which I could have just done that. 173,000.
This is our first major successful mission.
It is indeed. Oh, yep, I want the SES.
Exciting time. Oh, look at the view. Bob Hat's well happy.
Let's do an internal.
Let's do a quick check in our minds. Parachute's all set to maximum altitude, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All the stages are correct?
All the stages are correct.
Right. They're upside down, but that's fine.
Stage 3. Stage 2. Stage 1.
Right.
Okay, boys. Bring us home safely.
Here we go.
Time warp a little bit more. Times 5 isn't too much. It will just bring us down nice and slow.
Dropping down. I wonder where we'll land. Probably not our luck in the sea, like always.
Yeah. I'm just going to turn them around so they're coming back safely. I'm hoping it is in the sea. Alright, so there it is. 70,000.
Here we come.
Slowly start to apply that retrograde burn.
That'll slow us up.
Yep.
We're out.
We are out of fuel, so let's eject. We can't eject in a moment because we're in warp speed. That should slow us up a bit more as well, but it's not. Science has got its heat pads. Now the only thing is, I can't deploy chutes here. Unsafe. I know.
Here we go. It all hangs on this re-entry. Heat shields are on though. They should do the job.
They should. It's just watching the temperature gauges, because that's what they are. When they start to show up, those are temperature gauges.
Yeah, when it's really red, it's like, oh, we need to panic.
We're at 45,000, and we're still going.
We're starting to slow.
but not fast enough. I kind of want drogue shoes, but I don't think they work, even with the heat.
No, they burn.
No. Temperature still. There we go.
Well, Jebediah looks confident. They all look confident on board.
Yeah, but they looked confident last time.
But then, do they know what they're actually doing? That's the thing.
No, they don't.
When we get through this burn, though, it's
getting through the burn. This is the biggest problem, is getting through this burn.
well, so far temperature hasn't changed.
No, even zooming in, I can't see how much the temperature is going up by.
It's not moving. I don't think.
Let's just hope it stays on its line. Because what I might do is deploy both shoes and keep the whole ship together.
Including the science.
Including the science. Because even though you can recover the science, I don't particularly want to touch it. Oh, what's going on there? This is the problem.
So it's just happened.
There goes the science.
Oh no!
All the science just went.
So that blew up.
I believe so. We're in through the air. God damn it, Jebediah.
So the science is gone.
I believe so.
We lose our science points.
We lose all those science points.
But we're not going to lose the fact.
Crew reports and, getting back.
Should we have ejected them earlier, do you reckon?
Yeah, but then this could have blown up.
That's true. Oh wow, it's an island there.
Just, there's nothing we can do now. This is all out of our hands.
We should have communicated it back. Thinking about it.
We had the batteries, we had the antennas, but then you only get 50% of it, you don't get all of it.
Well, we know for next time.
Yeah.
Well, if you only get 50%, just double up on your science.
True.
Make up for it.
Yeah. Unless we do...
It's a steep learning curve, this game.
It is. It's a very steep learning curve. I mean, I'm not touching the controller now.
No.
They're doing what they need to do.
Parachutes are ready to go at the right altitude, so it's fine.
We're starting to... The temperature's dropping anyway.
Yeah, speed's slowing down.
Maybe I should have come in pro-grade and ejected the science.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, mate. Let's just bring these home safe.
Well, they're coming home safe now. They're doing fine. We've got a tourist. So,
I'm into the moon.
Part one, we went up there, we attempted it, but we couldn't quite do it. We got the orbit done for the tourist, but our ship ended up blowing up. So, in part two, we've actually done the orbit again with the tourist. We've been to the Mun, which was Mun or Bust. That was the name of the episode, Mun or Bust. We've been to the Mun. We've done it.
And we're bringing them home safe. It's like if you go on a flight that's a bit iffy and you lose your bags. As long as you come home safe, do you really care?
Well, it depends what I had in the bags.
Just some clothes from like...
Oh, no. But we have done it.
You'd rather come home with your life rather than...
Yes, of course.
And guess what? In the ocean again. It's like our trademark thing.
It is. Now, I'm going to have to do some research on how to enter the atmosphere safely with all signs and everything intact.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, we are losing...
Maybe we should have parachuted it off at before the burn started and let it experience its own burn.
Will the parachutes deploy in space?
No, it'll deploy when it gets to 5,000 metres, same as this isn't deploying. We're under 5,000 metres.
Yeah, because I've not allowed it to yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to sit here and watch it float all the way down.
No, but I'd do it quickly.
That's fine.
God, it scares the life out of me.
So you've still got another 1,000 metres to go yet, Darren.
I don't like it. But yeah, if you, before the burn starts, ejected it, said for its parachutes, go ahead at 5,000, and just forget about it, it might have come back down.
Well, the good thing is...
Did it blow up?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it all exploded. I mean, we may get one pod, but most of the science exploded. We just got to see when we get back down. 400 metres to go, and we are going to touch back down into the ocean on carbon.
Yet again. Ocean.
And we're going to, go from there and see what's what. See what we actually got. 100 metres. And...
Welcome to your first mission success.
Well,
don't listen to him. It's our first major success.
It's not the first one.
Success.
You said your rockets were a success.
Touchdown!
Okay, that's it. We have come back.
We've done it.
So let's recover the vessel. and see what we got.
Mission success.
I'm
Mr.
hoping,
Bond.
I really hope we got all of those science points because they will really help out.
Yeah, I think that.
I think once you do the science, does it stay in those science pods or does it,
The science was blown up.
I don't know, does it like transfer to like the crew and stuff? Because we had a scientist on board. Does that scientist?
If we didn't get that science back, what was he doing?
Exactly.
What was his job?
He didn't do anything.
A little 2-week vacation.
No. So we didn't get any of the science back. That's a shame. Parts. So we got loads of those back.
Mm-hmm.
And the crew.
Oh, look at that. We've got. Oh, he's a 1-star tourist.
Oh, very good. Okay, so we've got some money.
Yeah.
We didn't get much science, which... Oh, no, we want the wrong way. We want the research and development. We've got 82, and all of these are now 90.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that I really want to get is this one.
Is that to make a buggy?
No, it's to give the ladders...
to land on a planet.
Yes.
Right.
So you can actually get off.
Yeah.
You get out of the spacecraft and start walking about, but you need to upgrade some of the facilities as well.
Yeah.
There is something that I have been looking for, which is the fairings, but I'll come into that on another episode as we get closer. We're going to need that, which is our rocket boosters.
Yeah.
And
Landing struts.
we've already got the landing struts, and we're going to need that. So we're
Yeah.
going to need 270 science points for the 3 things that we need. So before next episode, I'm going to go off and do a few missions. With the help of Darren B. We're going to get the science that we need, and in
Hopefully.
the next episode,
Hopefully get the science we need.
we are going to get the science that we're going to need. But in the next episode, we are going to...
Land on the Mun.
We're going to land on the Mun. Thank you for joining us on another... I don't know, is it an exciting episode? That was an exciting episode, wasn't it?
I'm excited.
You was excited? I was
I'm
excited. So yeah, thanks for joining us on another exciting episode of Kerbal Space Program. If you have enjoyed the parts 1 and 2 of episode 5, but you haven't seen what we previously done in episode 1 to 4, please go and check those out because they are quite interesting, they are quite fun, and there are a lot of fails. Not just from myself, but also from my co-host Darren B and HD. But if you do like it, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next week. Take it easy. I've been Kruger.
I've been me.
He's been him.
Darren B and HD. Little rhyme.
Take it easy, guys. See you later.
Bye.